A brand new PlayStation State of Play has been set to begin next week, and just before the Game Awards 2019. This may complicate things for Crash's reveal. Let's take a look. How is it going, everyone? Blueknight here, and welcome back to the channel, with me, once again, talking about another PlayStation State of Play. This time, it's not the usual State of Play video, where I just go over details and give my predictions of what might be there, and then ultimately not show up at all. Okay, some of this video will be like that, but with more of a focus on Crash Bandicoot in particular. And I'll get to Crash in just a moment, but first, the details for this State of Play. So, early this morning, PlayStation announced that this new State of Play would begin next Tuesday, December 10th at 6 a.m. Pacific Time and 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Now that's way earlier than the previous ones, which, if I remember correctly, started around 3 or 4 p.m. Eastern Time. In terms of details, well, there isn't exactly much to go by on the PlayStation blog post, saying, we've got around 20 minutes of new game reveals, release date announcements, new gameplay footage, PlayStation Worldwide Studios updates, and more. And it probably bears repeating, don't expect any updates relating to our next-gen plans in this episode. Okay. So at this point, it's kind of expected that no PlayStation 5 plans are going to be in a State of Play for quite some time. Like the previous ones, it'll be 20 minutes long, approximately. PlayStation Worldwide Studios updates, likely meaning Insomniac Games, Sucker Punch Productions, and Naughty Dog. In terms of reveals from these studios, I could see a new Ratchet & Clank game being revealed by Insomniac Games, once again, preferably post Into the Nexus, provided Insomniac Games takes the series in that direction instead of the reimagining route. It'd be nice if Sly got revealed there as well, but it'd likely be from another studio other than Sanzaru Games, according to Cole Moriarty. But who knows? It's been almost 6 years since Sly 4 even released. If Jak and Daxter is announced, that'd be amazing. Then I'd say it could release for the series' 20th anniversary in 2021, basically 2 years from now, for PlayStation 5. Now for the main topic of today's video, and that is Crash 4 being revealed. We all seen how Crash has been popping up on various PlayStation ads for the past month. Add on to this the new mysterious mask in said ad, and the recent leaks and rumors. It would seem that Crash would be all set to be revealed at the Game Awards this year, like how CTR was last year. Now, the Game Awards for this year begins December 12th, which is next Thursday. Well, then the PlayStation State of Play is set to begin 2 days before the Game Awards even begins. And I got to thinking, PlayStation has been pushing Crash a lot lately. Like I mentioned earlier, the Time to Play ad and Time to Play ad on a bus for the UK, well, add on to this, Skylanders had Crash and Cortex exclusive to the PS3 and PS4 for a few months, but you could still play as them on other platforms, but you'd have to get this edition to do so. Then, the PS4 version of Insane, along with the Stormy Ascent DLC, was exclusive to the platform for 1 year before coming to Xbox and Switch and of course PC. Then CTR came along, and guess what? PS4 content exclusive, while the Switch and Xbox versions didn't receive any whatsoever. What I'm not understanding is why PlayStation is so attached to Crash despite not owning the IP anymore, yet do nothing for Spyro. Odd. Yes, there's money in the Crash franchise, sure, and it's paid off very well for Sony and Activision. Plus, Crash is still heavily associated with PlayStation despite it being a multi-platform series since Wrath of Cortex, which Sony did acknowledge that game's anniversary rather than any other game in the series, like say Twinsanity.
I don't care, but I think he might want his gems back.
So it just stands to reason why the new Crash may be revealed at the new PlayStation State of Play rather than the Game Awards, due to PlayStation's involvement since the series came back into relevancy. Earlier I mentioned Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Well, about that, the Grand Prix typically end on the last week of the month that they started on, maybe except for Spyro's. Then a new one usually begins on the first Friday of every month, after first getting a trailer, roadmap, etc. on the first Wednesday of every month. This time that didn't happen. Instead, the current Grand Prix, Neon Circus, is continuing until December 8th. However, as of writing this script, they had since tweeted this, saying that the Neon Circus Grand Prix will be ending this week. Now, if they mean Midnight Saturday, I have no idea, which is just 2 days before the PlayStation State of Play and 4 days before the Game Awards 2019. So we could be getting either one or even both of these Crash titles getting trailers at either the State of Play or the Game Awards next week. But if so, I have to ask, why are the two reveals so close together or at the same time? Well, I honestly have no idea. The only thing that I could come up with is that both the new Crash game and the new Grand Prix have something in common, and that would either be this new mask and or Hasty, which is a rename of the cut Crash character Fasty. Before ending the video, and since we're already on the subject of Crash Bandicoot, I want to take a moment to show you guys this absolutely amazing Game Informer cover for their PlayStation 25th issue. In it, we can see Crash Bandicoot on the right, Ratchet & Clank on the left. If you look down here, we got Spyro, Jak and Daxter, and of course everyone's favorite thief, Sly Cooper. This is just an epic piece of art. I mean, what more can I say? Anyways guys, these are just my thoughts about the new Crash being at the State of Play next week. And what are yours? Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and also be sure to stay tuned for the latest Crash Bandicoot news as it happens. It's looking to be a lot next week, so it'll be kind of insane. Once again, thank you all so much for watching and supporting the channel. I've been Blueknight, and I'll see you guys back here next time. Goodbye.
What?